What a brilliant goal from Iwata!
Brady! Oh, it's absolutely fantastic!
These teams aren't necessarily at their very best at the moment either, so the teams like Bournemouth and Wolves will be looking at going, this is a chance for us.
Strand Larsen. Nearly came from Bellegarde, it will be collected by Cunha. He's had a go and scored a belter! Matheus Cunha at it again for Wolverhampton Wanderers. It is yet another moment of brilliance from the Brazilian that has pulled the old gold level at the Vitality. He scored the winner here last week. He's got the leveller this afternoon, and it's Bournemouth 1, Wolves 1.
What an unbelievable strike from Cunha there. World class. I don't think anybody...
Argentinian quick step. Chiesa finds the corner, and he has his first for Liverpool. He'll enjoy that. He needed that. Liverpool 4, Accrington Stanley 0.
Well, what a big moment, Federico Chiesa. Not the cleanest of strikes. It bobbles about 3 or 4 times, but it's past the goalkeeper. Go through the legs, yeah, it does.
Increasingly running out of energy. It's Thomas Sibilongo. Thomas again. Ward. It's 3. That settles it. Bristol Rovers heading to the second round of the FA Cup, thanks to a splendid goal by Grant Ward, who finally finishes off the challenge of non-league Western Supermare. A goal in the final stages for a player who helped turn the tide back in Bristol Rovers' favour.
Mistake by Pau Torres, challenged down by Sarr. Suddenly Palace are fancying this. Eze! Oh! They are fancying it. He stands and takes a salute, a statue of success. Emirates Eze with a semi-final sensation.
Well, I'm not sure the pass was meant for him, but he certainly made the most of it. Scored that great goal against Fulham in the last round. And on his right foot, he just sweeps it beyond Martinez.
Rodgers. Good work by Wharton. Here's Sarr. Great goal! Palace lead 2-0. Ismaila Sarr just drilled it home. Martinez beaten. And Palace, having gone through the disappointment of wasting the penalty, their optimism rekindled again, and they do lead 2-0.
He's just replaced the ball in a slightly different position, giving him a different angle maybe. It's on target, and it's into the net! I said he was capable of it, and he's just proved the point. That is a Scott Twine speciality. And as half-time was beckoning, all of a sudden, we've got a cut time, courtesy of Scott Twine.
You give a free kick away in this position. The execution.
Jacob Adams on high alert. And it is Lubala. Oh, it's a glorious goal! An absolutely wonderful free kick. And Wealdstone now really counting the cost of their failure to take some really good opportunities.
Well, I'm sure that Luke Leahy is saying on the bench, well, he's obviously been copying me, what I've been doing recently. That is a phenomenal strike from Lubala.
But Anderson says, oh no you don't. Now the counter. Don't hear about Traore for Fulham. Traore And the shot and the goal belongs to Muniz. What a hit that was! Rodrigo Muniz took that absolutely brilliantly.
Surprisingly, but they were really barged out of it. That's stepping in ahead of Frey, who was hanging on too long. Oh, wow, that's what a hit! What a conclusion to this frantic FA Cup game. That's the cherry on the cake for Leicester City. Fizzed in by Wout Pass for 6 for the Foxes. You see the eyes lit up when he pitched that ball ahead of Frey.
So Nottingham Forest had a great cup win with Nottingham Forest when they knocked out Arsenal. City ground a few years back. Part of that he scored.
Oh, what a goal! What a brilliant goal from Iwata! That has shaken the net, shaken Newcastle. I can imagine wherever you're watching around the world, shaken you as well. Absolutely splendid.
Well, Martin,
he hit it, it stayed hit.
There was only one thing he could do. The way that the ball dropped for him was hit it, and with unbelievable technique.
Dallo joins the crowd. Fernandez. Edmondson has gone back to his line. It's Maguire! Manchester United have won it right at the end. Leicester City player who's just dunked his old team out of the FA Cup.
We are still goalless, and of course we must have a winner here today with extra time and penalties a possibility. It's won back by Noel Williams. Noel Williams scores a brilliant goal! And Kettering are at it again in the FA Cup. Isaiah Noel Williams with real calmness on the edge of the penalty area. And the team from the 7th tier are now dreaming of the 3rd round.
But what a cool finish this is by Isaiah Noel Williams. He just passes it in the back of the net, passes it round the defender. But it's Patrick Kelly who loses the ball in the middle of the park. Loses it there. And Noel Williams is away and just bends it round Anderson, and the goalkeeper can't.
Correa offering himself in support. It's Vega. Gives it for Tosin. Crowd urging him to shoot, and he did with aplomb.
And this is a good hit. This is a hit where he has time once again to weigh it up, and he whips it brilliantly back into the near post area. I wonder if Burgoyne's thinking he's going to wind it into the far post, and he pulls it back into that near post. No deflection on this one. This is definitely Tosin's goal.
He's played a very useful part today for Chelsea. He gets a goal which will most definitely be credited in his name.
Once again, Dan, lots of time.
Not sure what happened there to the Chelsea goalkeeper, but he has been a little bit wobbly today.
He actually went for his legs, Dan. He tried to collect it. It just slid between his legs. He was fortunate.
Here's Felix. He finds the net for 4. 74 minutes gone. And now 4 goals between Chelsea and Morecambe. The scoreline does not flatter the Premier League team. Joao Felix gets in on the fun.
Well, it wasn't the cleanest of hits from Felix, but the goalkeeper this time, I think, just loses his footing. He can't take off, and it comes after the keeper completely misread the cross. It goes through his legs, and Chelsea immediately counter.
They scored twice, and it should have been 3, really. VAR call was a tight one against them, but this is more what they were doing. And here's Munoz, who was very involved then. Oh, it's exactly the same. Eze arrives on the scene, the same as the semi-final, the same as at City, and with their first blow struck in anger, Crystal Palace take the lead.
Goal scorer for Crystal Palace, number 10, Eze!
But this all comes about because Mateta holds the play up.
Half an hour gone. Brady! Oh, it's absolutely fantastic! A quite scintillating free kick from Robbie Brady against his former club. And the deadlock is broken in stunning style. What a goal that is!
Well, if this game needed a lift, you've just got it there. I'll put it on record now. If you see a better goal in the FA Cup this season from a set play, I'll be absolutely amazed.
Charles Petro wins that. Gruda turns out to find the spaces on the right-hand side. Sonny March has Diego Gomez out there. Plays in here to Danny Welbeck to win it for Brighton and Hove Albion. And Newcastle United look for a flag. Off the bench, the old hand amongst the young pups of Brighton and Hove Albion sends those fans into utter delirium, and he's put them within reach of the quarter-final.
Well, Danny Welbeck has already scored a winner here this year in the Premier League. Lightning may well be striking twice. Here's Ngamoa. Shot blocked away to Morton. Now Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold! An absolute peach from the Liverpool captain. There might be some doubts about his form, but there are no doubts about his quality. That is top draw, and that is 2-0 for Liverpool just before half-time.
Yes, that really was a thing of beauty. Time and space afforded to the Liverpool captain. He needs very little to produce moments of magic like this. Yeah, nice early.
This is Larouci. Kayembe. Tikvic. Good turn here by Rocco Vata. Vata shot! My goodness! Special, stunning, Rocco Vata, Rocket Vata. You do not save those. Not a chance for Bender. Only Vata's third goal in Watford colours, but he will never score one better.
Whittaker. Can Morgan Whittaker come up with that moment of magic that might make all the difference? Oh, he can! Sensational! Plymouth Argyle, bottom of the championship, lead at Brentford. Thanks to a moment of magic from Morgan Whittaker. The cup shock is on at the G-Tech. Those Plymouth fans who've not...
We'll take the free kick. Lovely touch from Dykes. That was delightful. From Lyndon Dykes. Oh, what a goal! You'll go a long way to see a better goal in the FA Cup third round this weekend than that. From the Scottish international, Lyndon Dykes. No wonder he wears that broad smile.